Hey guys, this is Cubyr. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going through the Gan 356i, unboxing it, seeing what's inside, and then I'm going to be trying it out with the new app. For those of you who don't know, the Gan 356i is a brand new cube from Gan that comes in at around $90, and this cube can pair with a smartphone app that can track the cube's movements and do a bunch of cool stuff. I'm not sure of all the features, but anyhow, thanks to the Cubicle for sponsoring this video and sending this to me. So let's get it open and see how the 356i works. So inside, you've got the cube, a charging box here. I saw one of these at Nationals, and this is actually really light. And then we've got a Gan manual, something for the 356i, and it has a QR code on the back, and then a little manual, and this kind of shows what stuff you can do with the cube and the app, so maybe I'll take a look at that later. And then here I assume we have the charging cable. Let's open this up, and this is actually a Gan bag for the cube, as well as a charging cable and some extra springs and some more extra springs. So here's the cube. It looks pretty much like a normal Gan cube, except the centers have these little ridges on them. They look a bit different than a normal Gan cube, but for the most part, it has the same general structure, and the turning feels very smooth as well. Feels really nice. I have heard that this cube isn't competition legal since it is a smart cube, I guess you could say, but it is a really cool cube just because of the smartphone functionality and all that. And it does seem like the performance is quite good as well, although I have no idea if lubing this cube or anything like that could actually mess up the electronics inside. It looks really complicated. This is not the sort of cube that you would want to take apart, I don't think. So I can even see in between the pieces, like there's some weird stuff going on in the internals. I don't know what's happening there. Like, it is not a normal cube by any means. There's just a ton of ridges, and I can't see really what's inside of it. But I'm going to go get it charged up, and I will be back once the cube is all charged and ready to go, and then I'll try it out with the app. Alright, so it's a day later, and I have charged the Gan cube, and I've also installed the app and kind of checked some of it out. So I'm going to put a screen recording on my phone on this side of the screen so that you guys can see what the app is doing. But basically, for this app, it's actually called Cube Station, and you can search Gan Cube or Cube Station on the App Store to find it. It's not actually called Gan 356i anything, but what you do have to do when you first open the app and try something is you have to set up an account, and it confused me a bit because what you have to do is you have to enter an email, and then you have to click a button called Get Code. And what this code actually is, it's a code sent to your email, and you have to enter the code in before you even finish registering, which I didn't quite get at first, so I wanted to let everyone know that. But after you've done that, then it will show you your account. And as you can see, my username on the app is actually just Cubyr, like my channel name. So I believe you can actually send friend requests and do messages and stuff through the app. So if you guys want to test that out with the app and try to send something to me, then you probably could. But anyhow, let's test this out. As you can see, it's connected to my cube right now, and you can just go to that little connection thing, and you just shake the cube around, and as you can see, it's already connected right now, but if it wasn't, then I would just shake the cube around until it shows up, and then you click on it, and then it's connected. So I can go to personal training, and it has 4 modes: algorithm scramble, standard timing, algorithm training, which isn't actually out yet, and free scramble, which is just you can scramble it however you like. But I'm going to do standard timing, and the way this works is you orient the cube however you want, and then you orient it in the app using your finger so that it's the same, so that you're kind of matching it up, and then you click scramble, and it will give you a scramble, and you do it on the cube, and it tracks all your movements, all your rotations, and even just how you move the cube in your hands, which is really cool. As you can see, even if I just move the cube from side to side, it recognizes what I'm doing, which is really awesome. So then you just start the solve whenever you want, and it starts the timer for you automatically. That was pretty good solve. And as you can see, it stopped the timer right as I stopped to solve, which is really awesome. So you can just start the solve really easily, and then as soon as the solve is over, it'll stop the timer. And then it also gives you other statistics such as the number of moves, the turns per second, and a bunch of other stuff, such as even the rotations that you do, just turning the cube around, which is really cool. And I like the software so far. I think it's pretty cool, but there are some other functions as well. As you might have seen, there's an online battle tab, so let's click on that, and you can battle friends. You can 1v1 a random person. You can do a virtual battle, which is using a virtual speed cube. You don't actually have to have a 356i to do that. Or you can have a beginner's mode, which doesn't count for your statistics. I'm not going to try the 1v1 battle right now because when I did that earlier, I don't think there were enough people actually using the app at the time, and it didn't work. It just said match failed after trying to matchmake for about 30 seconds. So I'm not going to try that out, but as you can see, it tracks all the movements really well. It is certainly, a technology that I wouldn't have really expected Gan to make, but I think they did a good job on it. And originally, I thought that $90 might be a bit pricey, but once I figured out everything it could do, I think that, you're getting what you pay for. You're getting something really cool for a bit of a higher price, and it does really perform well. I really like the way that it works overall, and I think that it's a pretty good cube. So if you want to go ahead and buy one of these, you can go to thecubicle.com and you can use code Cubyr for 5% off your order at checkout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to go pick one up for yourself, I'll leave the link down in the description, and I'll also leave the App Store link for the app since it was a bit hard for me to find. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.